Well, there is no doubt coming back from a 3-game deficit is going to be a big challenge for the Canucks. Some island businesses are really hoping that happens, but not everyone wants the team to win tonight. Dana Hutchings has more with tonight's checkpoint.
Jim, the odds of coming back from a 3-game deficit are not good. In fact, only about 6%, but it has been done before. 3 times in the NHL, starting with the Toronto Maple Leafs defeating the Detroit Red Wings to win the Stanley Cup in 1942. While some island businesses are banking on a win tonight, others say the Canucks getting knocked out is actually a good thing. Kendall Hansen explains.
At the Strathcona Hotel, staff are getting ready for Canucks game day, on a day the Canucks face an early elimination from the playoffs. And a potential Canucks loss would be felt in a dramatic way here, and we're not just talking emotions.
Pubs in general are one of the true benefactors of a good Canuck run.
During games, sales usually double, adding an extra 10% to the business's bottom line. But this year, with the playoffs barely underway, the fans have not started streaming in en masse.
It takes them a game or two to, get to the pub, and I'll tell you, the series could be over before it really ramps up. So obviously, we're hoping that they can come back.
But not everyone is hoping for a Canucks comeback. At the Firehouse Grill, sales dropped dramatically during the Canucks Stanley Cup run last year, as fans spent their money at nearby pubs instead of at the restaurant.
If they can be done in 4 games, I think a lot of business owners will be happier with that. Restaurant, not the pubs and other places, but I'm not a Vancouver fan, so I'd be happy if they were done in 4 anyways.
At the Beban Park Golf Center, the feelings are the same. People are out hitting balls despite the rain now, but come game time,
it's pretty much a morgue. I mean, everyone's at home or in the bars watching the game, so they're not, even on a nice sunny night, you will not see a soul.
Each Canucks postseason game last year felt like being on the losing side of a shutout. The golf course was down hundreds of dollars each night over what proved to be a long playoff run.
When you've been a hardened Canuck fan for over 40 years, your heart is saying one thing and your wallet's saying another. So, I mean, you really got to... This year, I think maybe out in 4 might be the way to go.
A tough thing for hardcore Canuck fans to even hear, but it's not just the players who will be financial winners and losers depending on the Canucks' success.
And our checkpoint question tonight, where do you stand? Have you already given up on the Canucks? Seems fans on the streets of Victoria still believe.
I haven't given up on him. Sedin's coming back, isn't he, today? Yeah. He's playing back there. I think they might win tonight, but 4 more, I don't know.
I've not given up. I will not give up until we're out.
Not a chance. I'm not a bandwagon jumper like this guy back here. I'm faithful in my Canucks. They just need to pick it up and play some strong playoff hockey. It's always a chance. Absolutely. Fingers crossed.
I think there's still hope, especially if Daniel comes back. I don't know what the plan is for him. I think we're still waiting to hear, but I think if he comes back, definitely there's a chance.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like Churchill said, never give up. Never give up. So as long as they don't give up, they'll win.
From social media, Chris says it looks dismal, but if the Kings can win 3 in a row, the Canucks can win 4 in a row. Fingers crossed to win tonight. Cheryl is obviously off the bandwagon. She says, read it with me, sweep. And Jim says, I haven't given up on them, but I'm a realist and realize the odds are stacked against them. Win or lose tonight, I'll wake up a Canucks fan tomorrow. And the results of our web poll pretty close tonight. 48% say they've thrown in the playoff towel, while 52% still believe. By the way, if the Canucks do lose tonight, they will be the first President Trophy winners to ever be defeated in 4 straight in the first round. We'll see what happens. And that's tonight's Checkpoint.